Welcome everyone, I'm Angela Mazzeo and today I'm going to present you a protocol to study the role of deformability in human manipulation when changing the task accuracy level. Human studies on manipulation tasks with generic objects stated that the completion of the task has a role in the success of the grasp. In fact, humans try to leave free the part of the object which is involved first in the task, which we call the use location. In case of a deformable object, a similar distance between grasp location and use location, as in the key case, allows less accurate control of the position of the use location, or force on the use location as well. Moreover, accurate control of the use location might be needed or not, depending on the task constraint and the level of accuracy. Here, I present our protocol designed to study the relationship between the distance between the grasp location and use location and two other factors: the deformability level of the object and the accuracy required to complete the task. This protocol investigates general manipulation principles for deformable objects, which might be implemented as automatic algorithms for robots. Our setup includes three objects with different levels of deformability, which should be inserted into one of four holes, which varies for tolerance and depth. The first hole is deep and tight, the second hole is deep and large, and so on. The combination of three objects and four holes results in 12 conditions for each participant. In the first step, participants familiarize themselves with the insertion task. Then the experiments start and a condition is selected randomly. Only one hole per time is shown to the participant behind a window in a black panel, and one object per condition is presented as well. Each insertion requires the participant to be as fast as possible in lifting his fingers from the table, grasping the object with a 3-digital grasp, and completely inserting it in the proposed hole. The participant tries the insertion in that specific condition until he gets experienced with it. Then we record 12 repetitions of the insertion task, but if the object in the specific condition is deformable, we record 3 trials of insertion in the same hole with the rigid object before the ones with the deformable object. Then in the next condition is selected randomly up to the completion of all 12 conditions. The outcome metrics are the reaching, movement, and completion time, the distance between grasp location and use location extracted from zoomed video recordings, and the trajectory of the wrists, especially the number of regrasps. This protocol was preliminarily validated with 4 participants. In this graph, we see preliminary results for movement time, which is the time from the moment the finger lifts the object to the one the object enters the hole. Movement time seems to decrease with the increasing deformability, especially for the short hole. In this case, it took less time, maybe because people just moved one of the end of the deformable object, while the remaining part of the object passively followed the movement. In this figure, preliminary results for completion time are reported, or time from the moment the object enters the hole to the completion of the insertion. Completion time is almost null for the short hole, but for the long hole it increases with the object deformability level. This is because participants had to leave and regrasp the object multiple times, especially the deformable one, to fully complete the insertion. In the graph, preliminary results for grasp location use location distance are reported. For deformable objects, the need to grasp closer to the use location to accurately control the tip position takes the priority, and the region on the object which is left free from contact with fingers reduces, then requiring at least one regrasp. In conclusion, data seems to show trends that encourage us to further investigate and experimentally prove our hypothesis on the selection of grasp location for deformable objects, using the protocol that we just presented. This work will be extended by involving more participants and using rigorous statistical methods to prove general principles of manipulation for deformable objects. Thank you for your kind attention, and feel free to contact me for any question or suggestion.